Welcome one and all to a very special one-off episode, How the Dispatcher Would Book the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. I tried one of these last year and I'm still really proud of it, but it's really long. In fact, it's 4 videos long with a total runtime of 43 minutes and 28 seconds. This year I'm just going to try and race through it in one video, so this version will be a little bit short on details and description, but hopefully just as good. I'm the Dispatcher, and this is how I would book the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble in under 10 minutes. Before we get started, just a little housekeeping. Not included in this match is Becky Lynch, who will be defending her Intercontinental title against Jessica Carr, with AJ Lee as the special guest referee. Also not in this Rumble are Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, who will be fighting each other in a match with the stipulation that the winner gets a new tag team partner and the loser has to join the Wyatt Six. Before the Royal Rumble match begins, the two women's champions are introduced to the audience. Jade Cargill with her WWE title on her shoulder, and Stephanie Vaquer wearing the biggest medical boot you've ever seen. Also introduced as a special guest, wearing a hospital gown and carrying a newborn baby just delivered that morning, is Naomi. The three of them come down the ramp and sit at ringside to watch the match. Okay, fasten your seatbelts, because here we go. Entering at number 1 is Tiffany Stratton. Number 2 is the surprise return of Zoe Stark. She gets a nice pop. And number 3 is Zarya. Number 4 is Julia, wearing sparkling white and silver gear. Number 5 is another surprise return, Shayna Baszler. She comes in and locks up with Zoe Stark, and while they're fighting, Julia and Zarya team up to eliminate Tiffany Stratton for a shocking early exit. In at number 6 is Ivy Nile. Number 7 is Alba Fire, and she goes after Julia. Shayna Baszler is eliminated by her former friend Zoe Stark, but then Zoe is eliminated by the plucky Ivy Nile. 3 eliminations already. Candice LeRae comes in at number 8, and she gets in everyone's way. Chelsea Green is number 9, and as she steps in, Julia eliminates Alba Fire right in front of her. Chelsea freaks out, but seconds later, Julia tosses Chelsea over the top rope as well. She freaks out some more, and her and Alba Fire drag Julia under the bottom rope, and they fight on the floor. They go over the barricade and fight into the crowd, and then disappear into the backstage area. That leaves Zarya, Ivy Nile, and Candice LeRae fighting in the ring. Number 10 is Lash Legend. She immediately grabs Candice and tosses her out, and Zarya gets rid of Ivy Nile, leaving Lash and Zarya to square up. But number 11 is Nia Jax. She comes in and her and Lash double-team Zarya and throw her out. Lash and Nia stand tall in the ring and wave to the back for more. Number 12 is Kiana James. She comes to the ring distracted, talking on a cell phone while looking frantically through the crowd. She is ill-prepared for Nia and Lash, who beat her up and toss her out. Number 13 is B-Fab. She gets bounced around like a ping-pong ball until she bounces over the top rope. Bye-bye B-Fab. Zelina Vega is number 14. Lash and Nia treat her like a basketball in a slam dunk competition, and Zelina is eliminated. Lash and Nia's sides hurt from laughing so hard. Number 15 is Maxine Dupree, and she puts up a valiant effort and succeeds in not letting the two brutes toss her out right away. Number 16, though, is Natalya, who comes to the ring and takes a turn pounding on her former protege, while Nia and Lash laugh so hard they nearly split their pants. Maxine gets triple teamed and keeps crying out, "Why?" but somehow hangs in there. Number 17 is the opportunistic Nikki Bella, who runs to the ring and attacks Natalya from behind and eliminates her, and then attacks an exhausted Maxine and throws her out. Nikki tries to celebrate with Lash and Nia. Lash and Nia eliminate Nikki Bella. Number 18 is the dramatic return of Bianca Belair. She battles Nia and Lash with heroic superpowers. Number 19 is Asuka. Nia waves at Asuka to help Lash with Bianca, but instead Asuka misses Lash in the face and then attacks the surprised Nia. They were not ready for Asuka. And then number 20 is Kairi Sane, who teams with Asuka to eliminate Nia Jax. Bianca eliminates the blinded Lash Legend. Bianca faces off against the Kabuki Warriors. Number 21 is Bayley, who aligns herself with Bianca to fight off Kairi and Asuka. Number 22 is the surprise return of Dakota Kai, who gets in between Bayley and Kairi. Bayley gives her a hug. Kairi looks like she wants a hug too, but then we hear Asuka yell, "Kairi, attack!" and Kairi attacks Dakota. Number 23 is the powerhouse of the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez, who goes right after Bianca. Asuka then joins Kairi, fighting Bayley and Dakota Kai. The Kabuki Warriors knock Bayley and Dakota down as number 24 runs to the ring, Io Sky. She jumps in and helps Bayley to her feet, who then helps Dakota get up, and then Bayley looks to her left and then to her right and realizes she's standing with the original Damage Control. In unison, they attack the Kabuki Warriors. Raquel and Bianca crash through everybody. Mayhem ensues, and Bayley gets knocked down again, and Dakota falls on top of her, as number 25 is called. Lyra Valkyria runs to the ring and yanks Dakota off Bayley and helps her tag partner to her feet and goes to give Bayley a hug. Dakota spins Lyra around aggressively, and Lyra meets her with a hard punch. Bailey tries to stop Lyra, but she clotheslines Dakota and eliminates her. Io sees this and goes to attack Lyra. Bailey gets in the way, and the three of them yell at each other. Asuka and Kairi approach from the other side, screaming at Bailey and Io. Lyra stands in between the four screaming women, and then slowly turns and lines up with Asuka and Kairi. Everyone goes silent. Facing Io and Bailey, Lyra joins the side of the Kabuki Warriors, and the five women start brawling. Raquel and Bianca trade power moves for rest holds in the corner. Number 26 is Jordynne Grace. She pushes her way between Lyra and Bailey, and that allows Asuka and Kairi to double-team Io. But Io is clever, and Asuka gets flipped over the ropes and lands on the apron. But she grabs Io and pulls her over as well. Kairi Sane climbs to the top turnbuckle. Asuka gives Io a backbreaker on the apron and shouts, "Kairi, attack!" And Kairi jumps off the turnbuckle with an insane elbow, and Io and Kairi both crash to the floor while Asuka just barely hangs on and then slides back into the ring. Lucky number 27 is Liv Morgan. Raquel is still fighting Bianca. Asuka sneaks up on Jordynne Grace. Bailey is tangled in the ropes with Lyra. Liv briefly helps Raquel and gives her the upper hand against Bianca, and then moves on to attack Jordynne Grace. That allows Asuka to go after Bailey, and Lyra gets free for a moment. Number 28 is Sol Ruca. Liv Morgan has Jordynne Grace on the ropes. Lyra runs at Liv from behind, but Liv dodges out of the way, and Lyra runs right into Jordynne Grace, who flips her over the ropes and to the floor. Liv then clobbers Jordynne and knocks her out of the ring. Lyra, Valkyria, and Jordynne Grace eliminated. Sol Ruca rescues Bailey and surprises Asuka from behind and quickly eliminates her. Bailey is relieved and wants to celebrate, but Sol Ruca doesn't hesitate and knocks her over the ropes too. Bailey eliminated. Sol Ruca turns towards Liv Morgan while Raquel still struggles with Bianca. Liv stalls for time until number 29 is Roxanne. She helps Liv fend off Sol Ruca, and then Sol Ruca gets involved with Raquel and Bianca, but Liv smartly pulls Raquel to safety, and the three Judgment Day ladies conspire and rest in the corner, while Bianca and Sol Ruca battle each other. Number 30 is Rhea Ripley. The Judgment Day trio all line up to meet her and attack her like a pack of wild animals. On one side, Bianca overpowers Sol Ruca and eliminates her. On the other side, Rhea fights off the 3-on-1 attack and maneuvers Raquel onto the apron and hits her with a strong back elbow, eliminating her. But Roxanne jumps on Rhea's back, and Raquel hangs onto Rhea's arm and pulls her halfway over the ropes, her legs dangling in the air with Roxanne on her back. Liv charges at Rhea and Roxanne, flying through the ropes, and they all crash to the floor together. Rhea and Roxanne are eliminated. Liv Morgan is not. Bianca stands alone in the ring. For a moment she thinks she's won, but then she understands and begins to go after Liv on the floor. But suddenly, jumping up onto the apron and blocking her path with a title belt on her shoulder is Jade Cargill. Bianca is confused and doesn't have time to figure it out. She turns around and heads towards the ropes on the opposite side. When suddenly, jumping up onto the apron and blocking her path with a newborn baby on her shoulder is Naomi. Bianca stands in the center of the ring as the two women approach her from either side. Bianca looks to the left, Bianca looks to the right, and then Jade Cargill smashes her in the head with the title belt. From the other side, Naomi smashes her in the head with the baby. Bianca drops to her knees, hurt and confused. She touches the side of her left temple. It feels wet and bloody. She touches the side of her right temple. It feels icky and gross. "That baby's diaper was loaded, Cole," screams Pat McAfee on commentary. Suddenly, there's a commotion deep in the crowd. Making her way through the audience towards the ring is Julia, and she's absolutely covered in blood. From head to toe, her sparkling white and silver gear is soaked red crimson. She hops the barricade, and referees and medics try to stop her from entering the ring, but she confidently puts her hands up and says, "It's okay. It's not my blood." She enters the ring and attacks Bianca Belair from behind. A stunned Bianca is easily thrown over the ropes and eliminated. A blood-soaked Julia thinks she's won, but then realizes someone must still be in it. She goes to the ropes looking to spot her opponent on the floor, but Liv is nowhere to be seen. Then, sneaking out from under the ring on the other side, Liv Morgan slides back in and charges at Julia, who turns around just in time to get hit with Oblivion. Liv tosses Julia over the ropes, but she hangs on and lands on the apron. Julia tries to force her way back into the ring, but then Liv hits her again with another Oblivion. This time, Liv easily tosses Julia over the ropes and eliminates her. The winner of the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble is Liv Morgan. The end. Thanks for being here. If you made it all the way through, I really appreciate it, and I really hope you liked it. I'm the Dispatcher. You're on the top turnbuckle, and every day is a sunset flip.